So hi, sports betting fan, football prediction enthusiast, and welcome to our daily podcast show where we give you football events that we're tracking, as well as information about those events and safe market options that will increase your chances of winning significantly as you go about sports betting daily. So, if football or sports betting is something you're interested in, I think you want to watch this content till the very end because it will contain football sports events that are going on today that will help you understand or know more about those events before you back them. We also provide you safe market options, from our side, what we consider, will be the most likely outcome in those events from the hundreds of options in each event that the bookmakers give us every single day. Okay, guys, so we do on the channel. So watch this video, like I said, till the very end so that you can find information that will help you beat the odds in the long run. So hi guys and welcome back. My name is Huka and I am your host on this podcast show where I bring you football information. Yesterday we had 30 events that we tracked. I provided safe market options from, and 22 of those were successful and just 8 was lost. So if you took to advice, we hit to the advice where we say you should go with creating different sleeps, create multiple sleeps and do not include events twice in those sleeps. I think you should have been in profit by doing that yesterday. Going by the number of tips that we had, that won or were successful. So today we have just a couple of events for you, not so much, just 8 of them, and safe market options as always for your use. So without wasting much time, let's just get right into those sporting events. First sporting event we're tracking today is the game between Doncaster Rovers and Crystal Palace. This is from the FA Cup, and here's some information about that sporting event for your use today.
Doncaster faces pressure to show that their midweek defeat to Chesterfield was an isolated incident, yet McCann's squad has more important goals than the FA Cup this season. This doesn't mean that Rovers won't show up on the day, but a Palace team that has formed a knack for away victories and shutouts should progress into the 5th round with little trouble.
Alright, so given that information about that sporting event, we think that the away team to win at the end of 90 minutes is the safe way you can play this one. It is safe to say that Crystal Palace should be able to win today, and that's priced at 1.28 odd, and that's what we're going with in that sporting event. Next is the sporting event between Mallorca and Osasuna, and here's information about that sporting event that we have.
9 of the previous 14 La Liga encounters between these clubs have ended in a draw, and we anticipate another tie in this match. Mallorca enjoy home advantage, but their recent performance in 2025 has been underwhelming, so we are supporting Osasuna to earn a point.
Alright, so given that report that we have there, we think that it is safe to say, Osasuna going into that sporting event with the 2-goal advantage, and not expecting them to lose that 2-goal advantage. At the end of 90 minutes, it's a safe way to play this at another 1.24 in that sporting event. Next is the sporting event between Inter and Fiorentina, and here's some information about that sporting event for your use today.
Since the start of the previous season, Inter have experienced only 2 losses in 30 Serie A home games, securing 21 wins. Fueled by the desire to punish Fiorentina for their audacity in beating them and remaining competitive with title rival Napoli, the Nerazzurri are poised to secure another win on home soil.
Alright, so given the reports that we have there, it is safe to say, that Inter should be able to win, but just to be on the safe side, we've gone with the home draw no bet at another 1.19 in that sporting event. But if you want to take a much higher risk, you could go with Inter to win that sporting event. You will find the corresponding odd in your bookmaker of choice. Basically, next sporting event we're tracking is the game between Aroca and Rio Ave, and here's information about that sporting event for your use today.
Both teams are on a rise, with the home side remaining unbeaten in their last 5 league matches, whereas the away team has only faced defeat against Sporting Lisbon during this time. We anticipate a tight match when these two face off on Monday night and believe that the score will be level at the final whistle.
All right, so given the report that we have there, it is safe to say, the away team going into that sporting event with 2 goal advantage also will be the safe way to play this. I expect them to maintain that 2 goal advantage till the end of the game, and that's priced at 1.27 in that sporting event. So before I go further, guys, I'd like to ask you guys to please take 1 second of your time to hit the like button if you find content like this valuable. If you've been finding it valuable, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if first time I'm coming across the channel. This is what we do out here, and don't forget to turn your notification bells on so you'll be the first to know when we post something of value on the channel, and so you don't miss out on important updates. Also, next sporting event we're tracking is the game between St. Mirren and Hearts, and here's information about that sporting event for your use today.
We cannot overlook the visitors in this game because of their excellent performance recently. They have been scoring goals with ease lately, and we anticipate that this pattern will persist. Although St. Mirren triumphed over Hearts in their earlier home league match this season, the visitors appear to be a stronger team now, making it likely that they will advance in this matchup with relative ease.
So given that we expect Hearts, to be able to win today, we think that the safe way to play that will be with just for Hearts to score today at another 1.24, and that's what we're going with in that sporting event. The next sporting event we're tracking is between Bodrumspor and Ghostep, and here's information about that sporting event before we tell you what the safe market option is.
Ghostep has shown to be the stronger team this season, yet their lackluster away performance remains a flaw, providing Bodrumspor, who has historically excelled in this matchup, with some optimism. But considering the host difficulties, a draw appears to be the probable result.
Alright, so given the report that we've just heard about that sporting event, we think that 2 goals will be seen in this sporting event, and that's priced at another 1.35 in that sporting event. The next sporting event we're tracking is the game between Trabzonspor and Eyüpspor, and here's information about that sporting event if you're looking to back that today basically.
Trabzonspor's solid performance at home has driven their season, but Eyüpspor's determination keeps this matchup competitive, though, lacking Kutucu, the visitors might face difficulties in offense once more, which leads to expectations for the hosts to narrowly secure the victory.
Alright, so given the report that we have there, we think that it is safe to say that the home win or draw is the safe way to play this, and that's priced at another 1.22 in that sporting event, and that's what we're going to be backing today. Next and the final sporting event we're tracking is the game between Vondrousova and Svitolina, and this is a tennis event basically, and here's some information about that sporting event for your use today.
Svitolina's sole career victory in Doha was against her opponent from Monday, and the 4-time WTA 1000 champion is expected to end her 3-match losing streak against Vondrousova to create a second-round matchup with Pegula.
Alright, so given the report that we have there about that sporting event, we think that it is safe to say, Svitolina will win his set today, and that's priced at another 1.47 in that sporting event. So these are the sporting events we have for you, as well as the safe market options to help you make better informed decisions basically as you go about doing what you do today. There are not a lot of events today. This is the new week, so I hope that the week will be favorable to us as we go about doing that. So don't forget that sports betting, football betting comes with a lot of factors that can affect the outcomes that we cannot control. Factors like VAR, red cards, penalties, own goals, to name a few, as well as fitness issues can be some of the factors that can affect the outcomes of these events that we cannot envisage as we do this on whole analysis and predictions, and as we bring them to you at the time of doing that. So you want to make sure to gamble responsibly. Very important that you do that. So on days when there are a lot of events, don't forget to carve out 2, 3, 4 sleeps from the events that we provide to you every single day, as I said earlier in the video, to make sure that your chances of winning increases significantly, like more significantly. Information does increase it, but when you do that, it even increases more. So these are some of the tips you can use around here to make your chances go higher, and make sure to watch the video also to grab the whole information about those sporting events. So even if you don't take the safe market options we have for you here, you are well informed about these events, so when you see them elsewhere, you can make better decisions basically about those events. So till we see you again in the next video, may the odds be in our favor, guys.